Hey everybody, so we're inside the Scottish Rite Building in Savannah, Georgia, located at 341 Bull Street. We are on the 6th floor. They've done some renovations in here, but as you know, they have sold the building to SCAD at this time. So we only have a little bit of time, and we're going to bring you as much information as we can about the building, and also discuss some of the haunted things that goes on here in the building. From my understanding, we are the very first haunt paranormal group, if you want to say, to actually talk about this building and do some research in it. This is the part where when we knock 3 times on the outside of the door, you would hear walking, like someone was walking to answer the door. And then sometimes it would knock back, and sometimes it would. But more than likely, if you gave it a knock, you would hear footsteps. Now, in this library itself, SCAD has been coming in. They've got some of their equipment in here, so that's what you're seeing now. Everything's more technology. But before that, this was not as organized as it is today. There was books everywhere. There were papers everywhere. It looks like SCAD has come in, has done a great job of organizing a lot of the books and the materials in here. One of the most creepiest things in here that I've talked about is that, and we'll go to the 5th floor and the 4th floor, is the gentleman that you will see when you're out in the parking lot looking down at you, wearing these top hats and whatnot, finely dressed with the mustaches and whatnot. I was able to find a similar picture of the gentleman that I see, and others have seen, countless others have seen, whenever they look out in the parking lot and look up at the building. This gentleman here is the gentleman that I've seen numerous times when I look out. I do not know these people's names, but I'm glad that we're here so that you can actually get an actual visual of what we see that makes this building so haunted. These books are hundreds of years old. As you can tell, they're very brittle, they're very fragile. They will be moved to the new location, hopefully soon, with great care. We're going to show you a little bit more about the library, and then we're going to head downstairs on the 5th floor, which was the demolay room where I had my most haunted encounter. Inside here, we'll walk in, we'll give you a little shot. This is going to be one of the last times this is ever shown and documented. These are some of the most oldest and rarest books of Freemasonry in here. So what you are seeing and witnessing is the first time for many, especially non-Masons. These gentlemen here are some of the first here in Savannah that were here at the Scottish Rite that have helped this building grow. These gentlemen up here as well, one of the first classes of Scottish Rite Masons.
Now, here we have one of the old phones that's been here ever since. This was the first phone in Savannah that was installed in a building. So this is history right here. This is the same exact phone that's been here for over 100 years now. Now, this phone doesn't work, but I will tell you, about 15 years ago when I came up here and we were trying to do a little play around investigation, this phone rang. Now, here, of course, we're at the Gordon Burns Smith Memorial Library here. Illustrious Gordon Burns Smith, 33rd degree. He's a leader, mentor, and friend. Non-CV said Alice, dedicated 11/4/2004.